If you're using a loop band in your workouts for around your knees, your feet, or your ankles, where you place it can make a huge difference. So let's break it down. Firstly, the key points are ensuring you always have a neutral spine. So whether you're doing it standing or seated, ensure your body is always upright, and then you're using your legs to move away from the mid-center point. The reason for the different band placement is because of what we call levers in our joints, which is where the tension is compared to which muscle will be working. So having the band around the knees here is easier placement, there's less resistance, it's ideal for beginners or anyone with knee or balance concerns. And what it's going to activate the most is more of the glutes and the rotator muscles in our hips. You also need to step slowly to avoid the band snapping back. You don't want that quick elastic recoil where the band's controlling you. Think you need to control the band, not the band controls you. This means there's more time under tension where the muscles are working harder, the muscles pulling on the bone, you get more of a stimulus, which is better outcomes for your strength training. Guys, if you're not capable of doing it standing up or you don't feel confident doing it yet while standing, you can start doing it while seated and then progress to a standing position. Point of emphasis here is you should feel the muscle working and not just the tension of the band. So when we place the looped band around the ankles, what we're getting is a greater lever arm, which is more moderate type of resistance. It requires greater control and greater balance and more of a stimulus to the muscles that are in demand. In particular, this is now working more of your stabilizer muscles in the hip and the muscle called the glute medius, rather than before where it's around the knees, that's more your glute maximus. Having the band closer to the area that we're working out, so we're working out the hip muscles here. If the band is around the knees, it's going to be a shorter distance or a shorter lever here. When we place the band around our ankles or our feet, that lever, that distance gets greater, which means the resistance and the tension therefore increases. Finally, having the band around the actual feet is a lot harder because we've got constant tension throughout the whole movement. This demands greater core stability and greater hip muscle activity as well. The difference being with a band around the feet is you're getting greater glute activity in the medius and the maximus muscle at the same time because of that further tension and lever arm. The difference being you're not getting activity going on in one of the hip flexor muscles called the TFL, so that's taken out when the band is around the feet, and you're getting greater emphasis on the glute muscles. The summary here is that having it around the knees is a lot easier and safer. Having it around the ankles is more of a moderate resistance. Having it around the feet is more of your high-end type of resistance, which can be a little bit unsafer if you're at a high falls risk. Otherwise, you're going to get the maximum muscle activity in the hips and the legs when you're having the band around the feet. Thanks for watching. All right, until next time.